Hey. I want to mention the goals I had for this week before we get started. My main focus was preparing for and running a half marathon time trial on Friday. I didn't want to sacrifice volume this week though, so I wouldn't be able to do the time trial on fresh legs. This would set me up for an advantage when I go after it again in a few weeks and perform the taper properly to peak right when I time trial the half again. The schedule for this week's plan was a bit busy, which was to accommodate prepping for Friday and getting the work I wanted to do in. Tuesday, I did long hill reps for some neuromuscular work. Wednesday was a shorter workout to feel some half marathon effort. Monday and Thursday were easy days to recover and prepare for Friday, and Friday was when I did the half marathon time trial. The weekend I rested because I had a packed schedule and I wanted to take a little time to rest from Friday mentally and physically. Tuesday, I did easy effort hill reps, which were about 3.5 minutes per rep, and I jogged back down for the rest. I did 8 reps and got about 150 feet of elevation gain per rep. The goal of this workout was to improve the neuromuscular pathways, sort of along the same lines as doing strides, but focusing on power instead of speed. I focused on form and keeping my core engaged throughout the rep. My thighs were pretty sore for the next couple days, like I did a lot of squats, which was exactly what I was looking for. My heart rate stayed low enough that I didn't tax my aerobic system very much beyond what an easy run would do, so it would stay a purely neuromuscular effort on the hills. This workout will help me with maintaining form and increasing power in my stride to lengthen it. Wednesday was when I did my pre-time trial workout, which I wanted to keep easy so it would balance well with the previous day on the hills. I did 10 by 1 minute reps at half marathon effort with 1 minute rest between. I did these on a dirt road with a lot of loose gravel, which affected the pace for my effort. I averaged around 550 pace, which was inconsistent rep to rep because of the gravel making me slide around a bit and having to turn around at the end of the road a few times. The effort was a bit higher than it should have been as a result, but the volume was low enough that it wouldn't affect the time trial on Friday. It was a good opportunity for me to feel the effort I need for the half on Friday and gave me a slight aerobic benefit in the training, but won't make any big improvements long term since the volume was light enough. I had easy days Monday and Thursday with the goals of allowing my body to recover and prepare for the workout/time trial to follow. Friday was the day of my time trial. The mindset going in was to prepare to suffer for a long time. I wanted to stay controlled in the first couple miles and focus on form the entire run. I intentionally didn't want to focus on pace, but instead be paying close attention to my effort and how I felt. The assignment was to stay under control, not exceed threshold effort until the last mile or so, and get the feeling of a race even though there's no one around and no official results. It's an opportunity to practice mindset. I ended up going 1:21:40, which was about 6:13 pace. I went out controlled like I wanted to and stayed consistent from there until about mile 12 when I picked it up a bit to close. There was a big uphill on mile 3 and I went down the exact same hill on mile 7, but beyond that all my mile splits were within about 5 seconds of each other except the last one. My effort was really consistent through the hour and then it started to get more difficult until I picked it up in the final mile. Overall, I wasn't surprised with the outcome, but it was on the slow end of what I was expecting. I'm grateful for the opportunity to gain some insight from it and use that in the coming weeks with the next few time trials. With it being my first race-like experience in over a year, it was great to practice that mindset and focus. It was a bit odd with me being solo out there the whole time, so I didn't have anyone to key off of, but it was really good practice to dig in and stay on pace and under control. I'm not used to racing and feeling really controlled for such a long period of time, and it occurred to me about 45 minutes in that I was kind of in uncharted territory. Feeling good in a race after so long, but also still having a ways to go. Most of my experience with racing comes from 5Ks and miles on the track, so it was really constructive to get exposed to that kind of mindset for the first real time. Over the weekend, I traveled out of town to see some friends, which I wanted to focus on being present and spend time with them and not think about running as much. It was a ton of fun. We got a lot of stuff in. We went to explore a quarry and fish in it. We didn't catch anything, but the water was a beautiful shade of blue and the trees just leafed out, so it was a really pretty spot. I wanted to give my mind and body a little vacation after Friday, so I took both Saturday and Sunday off. I was on my feet most of Saturday and part of Sunday, so it was good to still feel like I was doing something even without putting on the running shoes. My friends also hosted an outdoor concert Saturday night that some of my other friends played at, and it was really great. After that was over, we went for a little late night walk and got to see some wildlife that was out and about. Next week's plan is to get some good volume and training in while staying balanced with the recovery from Friday. These next couple weeks will be the best window to get some hard training in to prep for the last time trial I'm doing May 26th. This weekend really helped me hit reset after the half marathon, and I think I'm ready to get right back into it, but I'll have to feel it out Monday just to be sure. This week, I want to continue to develop my threshold work and get some intensity in a workout that will force me to focus and push through a hard effort. With that being said, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you all have a good time getting out there as well.